Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some Moser Roth. We have some different sweet treats. These are assorted Belgian chocolate macarons with toppings.
And mine is the vegan chocolates, and there's 4 flavors. They look like truffles.
So the vegan chocolates were $3.99. Oh, and the macarons were okay. So yeah, $3.99. So no matter which one you chose, $3.99. And Moser Roth is an Aldi brand, so we got these at Aldi. It says there are two flavors in here. Let's see. I'm gonna try not to stab myself. Yeah, but I'm going to. Look, because I can't get that.
Yeah, you gotta go from this side.
Yeah, would you please not stab yourself either? He held that more dangerously than me.
I'm cutting away from myself.
No, your arm was here. And
I'm cutting away.
It looked very dangerous to me. So, dangerous package.
They just put a really thick piece of tape on there.
They did. Okay. So, okay, there's 2 little cookies in each thing. Okay, so you get a milk and white chocolate natural flavored berry shortcake. So milk and white chocolate berry shortcake is one.
These are not macarons. That is chocolate. They just look like.
So they're fake.
They're fake. They're
and
chocolate.
Then, okay, so the ones Kevin's holding up now are the milk and white chocolate berry shortcake.
Yeah, I mean, look at the top. It's just like a little topping, like a little cap.
Uh-huh.
And this is chocolate. It's not a baked macaron. Macarons are very soft.
Well, we were wondering how they could be shelf stable.
Yeah, because we always get them refrigerated or frozen even.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, we'll see. These are more like chocolates than.
I still haven't got to the second flavor.
I'm sorry. I was complaining.
Okay, so he held up the milk and white chocolate berry shortcake. Mm-hmm. We also have milk and semi-sweet chocolate brownie. Okay, now you can go for it.
I'm done. I was surprised they weren't. You didn't realize it from looking at them. That I do now that I'm looking at. You can tell that's just chocolate.
Yeah. Okay, so 5 servings, 2 pieces are 150 calories.
What do you want first?
I'm wondering if I'm not gonna want the whole thing, the whole piece.
Oh, okay. Which one do you want?
The
strawberry one.
Milk and semi-sweet chocolate brownie.
Oh, that was the second one.
Oh.
It's just a chocolate.
Yeah.
Nothing fancy about it. Nothing. It's just chocolate.
Look, that's what it's a solid piece of chocolate in the middle.
Oh, it's like a cup.
Yeah, that came out of it. No, it's literally a solid piece of chocolate. You see?
Yeah, but there's a ring around the outside with another lighter chocolate cream in the middle.
It all tastes the same.
Yeah, it all comes across as chocolate.
Yeah, it all tastes the same. It just tastes like chocolate.
Yeah,
that's what it tastes like. There's a little bit of a texture difference because
the inside's like a little truffly kind of.
There's like a cookie top to it. There's like a little rough cookie top to it.
Not a cookie, it's like a wafer of chocolate.
But it all tastes the same.
How about that? That's tasty.
No, that's good.
Yeah, see, look, it's a cup that's filled with that moussey kind of thing and a chocolate on top.
It all tastes the same though.
Oh yeah, definitely does the same. Now the raspberry ones,
the berry shortcake. Yeah, they could have had a whole tray of just those.
Yeah, they're really nice. Let me cut this one too.
That is so good. It is.
See how it's like a little cup holding the filling.
That is absolutely delicious.
Yeah, I like that one.
There's like little sugar crystals, so you're getting these teeny tiny pieces of sugar, but they also, in all of that, it has a very strong berry flavor, but it's a sweet berry.
It's almost like raspberry. It's very similar.
Yes,
it tastes a lot like raspberry.
Yes, it says. Well, it says berry shortcake. I would say it's white. It tastes like white chocolate with raspberries.
Yeah, raspberries.
Yeah, raspberry. Yes, is the #1 flavor.
That is good. They are not macarons.
They're not. No, they're just chocolates.
Yeah, they're just chocolates.
But
they're almost like a chocolate truffle in a different shape.
I think I even got a seed from the raspberry.
Maybe. I don't see any in there, but there might be. It's hard to say.
I'm getting it out of my teeth. Little seeds, yes, from that raspberry. So if you can't have seeds, I'm telling you, there's seeds in there. Mm-hmm. They could have had the whole tray full of those. Those are the ones, I love those. The chocolate ones are okay.
I got a seed too.
Yeah, yeah, there's definitely seeds. You need to know that. Because you wouldn't have expected that in that little
and a creamy chocolate moussey kind of thing.
You wouldn't expect
Truffle.
that seeds. There's nothing wrong with the chocolate, but it's just a piece of chocolate.
Yeah, it's just
there's nothing
chocolate.
like
it's kind of
extraordinary
It's kind of like a chocolate truffle, literally.
Yeah, there's just nothing spectacular about it. But that raspberry.
It was really good.
Wow, and it's so sweet. And then the little sugar pieces, I just love those. Mm-hmm. Okay, I was excited when I saw this. Vegan chocolates. You get hazelnut cream, raspberry, chocolate, orange, and coconut. So with exquisite dark chocolate. Okay.
Okay.
So.
Pull the tray out. There's flavors on the bottom.
Okay.
Are you gonna want to hold one by yourself?
I don't know. If you can give me a half, and if I need another one, I'll get another one. How about that? Because sometimes you don't know how much flavor a thing's gonna have, and you don't know, am I gonna
or how easy it's gonna be to cut.
Yeah, exactly. If it's not easy to cut, or if it has any filling or whatever, then it might be easier just to eat the whole thing. So there's 6 servings, 2 pieces, 25 grams is 130 calories. Why don't we try that hazelnut cream first? It
looks like a little one of those.
A meteoroid.
No, it looks like one of those mines that sits in the water with the little spiky things on it. So
Oh,
it shoots up into it.
Yeah. These are made in Germany. Wonder where these were made. These were made in Belgium. So these are made in Germany. Oh yeah, that looks like plenty to me.
Mm-hmm. Now it's supposed to be hazelnut.
Mm-hmm. Tastes a little bit like coffee.
That was exactly what I was saying. It tastes more coffee than hazelnut.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad. It just tastes like coffee. Even the little crunchy pieces on the outside taste like coffee beans.
We are on the same wavelength. It has a little bit of a coffee, not strong, but
it's got that little bitterness of a coffee.
Yes, it reminds you of a coffee bean, and then you get the texture of those pieces on the outside, and so your mind is saying those are little pieces of coffee bean because that's what it.
Now they might be
simulates.
cocoa nibs, but they have a similar flavor or a similar texture.
Mm-hmm.
Cocoa nibs and coffee beans, they have a similar crunch.
Yeah, I don't get hazelnut from that.
Not at all.
No, it tastes
Like a darker chocolate.
And this is from Germany.
Yeah.
So
and they do hazelnuts are usually really good. So
look, what do you want to try next? Raspberry chocolate.
I'm assuming that's the reddish colored one.
Well, honestly, that looks like the orange one. I think it's
this one's red.
Okay.
Here, I'll just try it.
We'll find out. This is either going to be raspberry or orange.
You smell like raspberry.
I love the crust on the outside.
Yeah, it's orange. No.
No, that's raspberry.
It's raspberry.
Mm-hmm. It is raspberry.
There's an odd texture in these. I don't know if it's the sugar on this stuff on the outside. Something's very gritty, but it's not like sugary grit. It's kind of like just and maybe it's the vegan part. I don't know.
To me, it's the grit on the outside. It's kind of like a cinnamon sugar grit, that kind of thing, like you would get. But it's not that chunky. Like
it's finer.
Right.
Yeah.
So like the outside of a churro has that cinnamon sugar. This is like a lot smaller.
Maybe like sand. It's more sandy than sugary.
I don't mind it though. Do you mind it?
I don't know. It's weird.
I had forgotten they were supposed to be vegan. That didn't bother me at all.
No, vegan most of the time. It just makes it not as fatty.
Yeah, it didn't bother me at all. I like the raspberry. It's not as strong as the raspberry in those macarons.
No, but you can tell it's raspberry after a second because I was getting the flavor right away, but it's like, what is that?
Yeah, you couldn't. You had to chew it for a second before you got the full effect.
Right.
I still don't think it was as strong as those.
Or no, it's not. And it's not as sweet either.
Okay, now we have coconut.
You want to do coconut?
Yeah, let's do coconut. This looks like a little snowball.
It does.
I do like the texture of these, and I do like that crust on the outside.
I'm trying
are
to get
you sure
into
you got yourself enough?
Yeah. Definitely coconut. We're gonna cut this.
You gave me a lot. Are you getting?
Sometimes I get it on the seam, and sometimes I don't. I can't see.
What do you think about that?
It's good, but it's not that really good sweet coconut. It's more of a raw coconut. There's a little sweetness there, but it's more that kind of raw coconut.
I really like it.
I like it.
I think I'm even getting little pieces.
There's little pieces of coconut.
It reminds me of the coconut bars that you get. You can get them anywhere.
Yeah, it's not quite as sweet as that.
Right. So it doesn't have that level of sweetness, but it has that same coconut flavor.
Yeah.
So
it's similar. This is a little more raw for me, but
yeah, but you still get all that coconut flavor, just not to that sweetness level. Yeah. I think it's really nice.
It's nice. Yeah.
Okay, now we have orange.
I do have to say I like the texture of the centers of all these. They're very soft, truffle-like centers. And the shells on the outside, for the most part, are very snappy. Like thin chocolate.
That's my favorite.
Then the raspberry. The raspberry was really good too.
I love the raspberry. I would eat any of these, honestly. Any of them. I think this whole box is good. But the hazelnut isn't hazelnut.
No, I didn't. Actually, I didn't care for the hazelnut.
Oh, you didn't care for it?
I don't like that.
I like it.
I don't like that really bitter coffee kind of flavor.
To me, it wasn't that bitter, though.
It was pretty bitter for me.
You thought so? The orange is, it tastes like a darker chocolate.
It is.
I would like it better if it was milk chocolate.
Yeah.
But I do think it's really nice. It also, as far as the outer shell, I think it had the crispest outer shell.
I think the hazelnut one had the crispest because it was it was falling apart when I even just cut it.
Well, I just know that since he was cutting them in half and giving me halves, I almost stabbed my mouth with that because it was so sharp.
Yeah.
That was just the edge I got. But I think these are really good chocolates.
For vegan, they're not. I mean, you would never know they were vegan.
You would not know that. No, you wouldn't know they were vegan. They say vegan, you wouldn't know they were vegan. So like, if nobody buys them for that reason and they go on sale or something, which they're cheap to begin with, $4.
I think they're
you should absolutely get them. I think I like them.
There are candy bars that I would rather have over this that Aldi sells.
Aldi
but for this particular thing, they're pretty good.
But if you have a friend who is vegan,
you can buy a box of these.
Yeah, I really do think they're good. These
only half of them are good.
Well, I didn't mind the chocolate.
I didn't like the chocolate. It was too dark.
Yeah, I didn't mind the chocolate. I just think I would have rather had a whole box of raspberry. Yeah. They're not macarons at all. That's not what they are. They're just chocolates. And I think they really should not have used that name. They shouldn't have called them chocolate.
They're like sandwich. They're really more like sandwich.
They look like macarons, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, I just don't think I don't think it's fair to use that name when that's not what it is.
Right.
So for that reason, I would choose. This is the one I would choose out of these two. Is the vegan.
That'd be hard.
And you get 4 flavors in this box.
Yeah, and a bunch of them.
You only get 2 flavors in that box. Even though I'm crazy about that one flavor.
Yeah.
I would still choose the box where you get 4 different ones.
I'd probably do that one too. The vegan one.
I convinced him.
Well, only because I would only like half of this box.
Right.
Which is not very many of them.
And I'm going to want to eat the same ones that you want.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so the chocolate ones will just
fight each other.
So, you'll have to let us know if you plan on trying these, if they're still around in your Aldi. These were in 2 different places in our Aldi. They're both in like where we check for newer foods, but there's like several different sections to do that. These were in 2 different sections, so you just have to know where to look in your Aldi for that stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll have pictures for you at the end, and thanks for watching.